Is the stream working? Huh. Weird. Are we hello? Are we good? And what is going on? Now what? Now what is the problem? Hmm. Weird. All right. Well, whatever. That's fucking blech. Blech.
Is
We're
that his
still in
name?
the tavern. We're just back in
Back.
the orgy room.
Well, the last thing
Greetings.
that I remembered is that we
Whoa.
teleported to a subspatial dimension.
You teleported to a subspecial
Okay,
dimension.
fine. You want to
The
go to
rest
the
of
orgy
us.
room? Fine. We'll go to the
I
orgy
think
room.
that we
That's
all
where we were.
teleported.
Yeah, take us to the definitely not a basement.
Why do you sound like a fucking plantation owner right now?
Was my character's voice not Cat Williams?
Uh,
I remember it being so. I don't know about y'all.
It was
sure.
like a white girl Cat Williams, so
Got a party of these broke ass bitches.
There we go. That's better. That's closer. All right.
Man.
All right. Let me help you guys. There you go. Now you're in the gooning room.
Thank you, Arcadum. I am had just disappeared. Alright, I'm gonna give a recap. Everybody sit down.
Hold on.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. There you go.
Alright. Previously on Sagas and Solace, as we made for Isola across the Weeping Lake, we picked up yet another passenger who recognized Chrome. A woman covered in paper, very curious. Ayim was revealed to be the wife of Marlowe. We discussed some of my background with Damien for a while on the boat and eventually arrived at the Solar Docks. Mr. Thimbletop, as promised, got us into the city and found us a tavern where we could gather info for our quest. Disguised as Wilhelm Freestreet, I made first contact with the right people and picked up a job lead that might lead to additional sources in the long run should they be relevant. Saul spoke with a drunken dwarf who was bemoaning the loss of his friends and a traitor and a failed encounter under the city with Kuatoa. And honestly, that sounded like quite the lead and what we seem to be looking for. Activity under the city, creatures guarding something. Sounds like something to look into. We had Mr. Thimbletop get us a private room to speak in, an orgy room. The gooning room, said the sign in nice gold letters. We discussed future plans and were interrupted by Marlowe's Damon showing up out of the shadow to give Chrome a stone sword before leaving us forever. This encounter set the group into a discussion about the sorts of beings we choose to interact with, and Damien revealed that he was a member of the Black Hand, some organization who hates demons but isn't with the church. Ian then decided to find Marlowe's library on her own, so Chrome, interrupting, gave her the stone, and she vanished from the room. Here goes another one today on Sagas and Solace, A Desperate Chance.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do the stone sanctuary scene. Okay. There. There. 1 second. This. Doesn't seem... That's not what I wanted. We'll do it this way then.
So is everyone get ready to do their taxes this year? Apologies. Quite not just engaging, I was hoping.
Okay, and here we go. Alright, let me know when you're loaded.
I'm in.
Okay. Ayam. As you speak the words, you find yourself transported into a place that is covered with the same iconography that you and your husband, I presume, have used upon your own bodies and in your own text. You can see stone edifices cover the nearby areas, denoting different places for people to meet and to work, and storage places of knowledge. You can feel the slightest wind and the kiss of pebbles and stones beneath your feet as you step into the sanctuary. Alright. Whatever you'd like to do, the floor is yours.
Aim will step forward. A look of confusion briefly dawns her face. Familiarity takes over as she recognizes some of the symbolism and iconography, but still lacks the context for why they are used and what exactly this place is. She will look around for any signs of life.
I just need to clean up some here.
Oh fuck, can you hear the guy hammering? Just stone.
Just the tiniest bit.
That's the sound of
hear
the
all
stone
construction noises
sanctuary.
coming through your
It's
mic.
fine.
Fuck my ass.
Laza's renovating, it's fine, we understand.
Laza's fixing the hole in the floor.
Not even hear the stones falling to the ground.
Okay.
If you're wondering, I haven't slept much.
What, hey, Lurker, could you inform us of what brand of power tool they're using?
Wow.
It's a hammer,
Wow.
but it's not like the hammer, you know, like the pull the nails out hammer. It's those square hammers with like a little weird, like tip at the end, you know, like a little flat, like pointy end.
Oh,
Like
even
that.
corrected me. Truly wise one amongst us.
I feel... Okay.
Please continue.
Anyway, you do see that there is movement ahead of you. You can see a red cloak superseding a rather large-looking frame. At first, you think it to be a human or perhaps even an elf or orc, till the gray skin turns and the long snout reveals the presence of this creature, whose back is still turned to you.
She will approach quietly and stop when she's convinced she's within earshot. Greetings. Who are you?
With a start, The creature will turn and look at you. Oh! How did... Spells and energy begin to dance along the creature's fingertips. State who you are! Friend or foe?
I do not know if I'm your friend or foe. However, my name is Ayim. Do you know a man named Malthus?
Yes? I am Laza Tralakoramon. Or Laza, if you'd like. He and I were friends. I am his regent. I keep safe this sanctuary of knowledge. This holy ground of Ezekine.
The mention of Ezekine, she will close her eyes for a moment and give a nod, as if to show a mutual understanding. I am his widow.
Laza's mouth drops. Keep going.
She stops.
He closes his mouth. Oh! I am sorry for your loss.
I appreciate the sentiment, but I don't think you have anything to apologize for. I have traveled quite the distance under the guidance of the speaker. Olokin High, I'm sure you are familiar. Oh my fucking god.
Dude,
If
it
that
got
doesn't stop
louder.
This
Like, dude,
fucking
dude,
hammer.
Dude, it
I'm
got
going
louder.
over there.
Dude, it got
Throw a rock
louder.
at them.
Dude, it
I
got
told-
louder.
Bro, y'all are about to hear some shit.
Throw a rag at them so they can like set it over whatever they're.
Have you heard of him? The Dark Speaker.
Boom, boom, boom.
Bro, it's ambience, bro. It's ambience.
that's
It's
it.
aura.
That's him
It's so
behind
subtle.
me.
He's stumping, bro.
It's
Oh
his.
my God.
It's his.
Is it still going?
No,
Oh, yeah. No, it
we
is.
can't hear it now.
Oh, I don't hear it now.
I just want to be a girl. What the fuck?
Okay, Laza, we'll continue. You serve Olokin High. Well, Laza seems to take a moment to compose himself. This place was intended for all those to share in knowledge. Please, you are welcome to it. There's only one price. You must leave behind something that others may use to quench their thirst.
Yeah, fuck me. Where's everyone else? Craig, save me.
You want me to just go to them for a bit and give you some time to maybe for him to stop hammering?
That might be best.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't want to ruin your moment here, so we'll
Throw a sleep part.
We'll leave it at that pseudo cliffhanger. Suspense.
Meanwhile, at the gooning room.
Fun fact, he switched to a smaller hammer.
God. I want to be impressed that you know that, but it feels like I'm racist if I am.
Racism was legal, sorry. It is what it is.
Oof. Racism is legal. What a yes, good.
Anyway, continue.
Well, I suppose she'll be gone for a while.
My goodness. We're all full of surprises today, aren't we?
Yes.
Oh, is she like dead or gone?
No,
Visible? Like,
she is in a library. Don't worry about it too much. I'm sure she'll be back eventually, if she desires to be so.
It is true. Well then.
You mentioned you were with this Black Hand.
I am in his service, yes. Much of my power it can be linked back to his great domain. He is a extremely powerful individual within these lands, but we do try our best to keep to ourselves, so to speak.
Bowman Na and I have met with a great number of powerful individuals in these lands. He never came across the list.
He's not exactly someone to be found on lists. If it were not for the fact that I revealed myself, in truth, I probably could have kept my identity rather secret. But I found it rather imperative that you be warned by someone who at least knows what they're talking about when I say that working with devils is a mistake that you cannot afford. Even I, someone who can manipulate magic as such, can only take from you from this life. A devil can hold you for an eternity. Nothing they can give you can make up for that. Nothing.
I'll take heed of your warning. I'm assuming you don't know others of the Hand, do you?
I've met a few of my brothers. They are an inquisitive group, but we do quite make it imperative that we don't keep check on each other. Keeping ambiguous helps us make sure that should one of us be found, the others are safe. I can locate those within the city, should you wish to meet some more, but I will not know them by simply looking upon them.
I see. So, more unique people who might have insight into the problems. Useful.
I was
Yes.
given a name. Go on.
No, I was just responding. Please continue.
I was given a name that may be an aid of some sort to the cause. I don't know if you know of it. The name was Zara of the Hand.
Would I know that? Arcadum.
He's AFK.
God
Oh.
damn it, I was sorry, I got up to pee. What was the question?
Does he know who Zero of the Hand is?
No.
Okay.
Okay, I must pee, fuck.
Okay.
Cool.
Time.
My bad. Can't say I've heard the name before. Why?
Just someone in particular. Names are given power. If you don't know, you don't know.
Well, I can assure you that most of those who take up the hand abandon the name. There are a few who continue on their lives after becoming one of us, but it is, well, with the Mytharians around, it's an uncommon occurrence. Our works have to be done in secret, as otherwise we would be hunted and rooted out wherever we might be found. Although the last 50 years has been a bit easier, I must say.
Twilight Mouse will wave a hand. So, one moment. You oppose demons, which is something the Mytharians do, and yet you are also in fear of the Mytharians because of your methods? What's wrong with your methods?
The Mytharians will put on a guise of pretending to care for the fairer people around them as they murder them recklessly. We just don't put on the guise. People will die. We understand this. So long as we ensure the future of our people, goals are seen forward, we will not sit there and preach at you at how glorious our actions are before we slit your throat.
So you think you're better because you're honest, yet you hide in the shadows.
Who said we were better? We were just fewer in number. If it was turned the other way, it may be them who are in hiding.
I'll look up at Saul and give him just an eye roll.
What? Do you want me to be dishonest? The Metharians are worse because they wish to parade around as if they are the great saviors of this continent, as every day more and more demons spill out of there, more souls taken.
I understand your hesitation with the church, but to call someone worse than yourself is to put yourself in a higher standing. That's how it works.
If a man lies to you, is he less of a man for lying to you?
Yes. 100%.
And when a man's
never
honest...
trust him again.
So what I'm telling you this is when a Metharian tells you that they have the moral high ground, they are lying to you. They burn, they kill, and they maim, and they pretend like they're doing it for good reasons.
So that makes you better, in your estimation.
You shrug.
Okay.
Better isn't the way I work. I just don't like it when a man sits there and tells me he's a better man, when we all know he's not. It's called
be stunned, and
what I don't like and the way I work are very different. It is a kind of a bit of a charm of the job, I guess you could say. Professionalism versus personal.
I see. Speaking of professionalism, Snar, can I borrow you for a moment?
Oh, of course.
Goes in corner, whispers.
Oh, go to a corner.
Yeah. But if we do that too far, then we'll be off screen. So we don't want to do that.
That's fair.
All right. So, picked up a job in the city.
Yes.
I may need to kill someone very efficiently, and you are capable of being mostly undetected. How would you feel about being a +1?
In all honesty, I was probably going to follow you anyway. Thank you for the offer.
Figured you might. I'd rather you be invited.
But of course, thank you. Honestly, we should probably have a more, as I look around the corner, private conversation about it a little later. Things I'd love to discuss with you.
Okay. I am open to this. I need to go pick up something tomorrow evening.
Okay.
And then it begins after that. I don't know 100% that this is something I want to do, as it might not actually serve the quest. Then again, information is information, and that's what we do, yes?
But of course, if you can gather information from your sources, and him, as I point across the room, can gather information potentially of other Black Hands, more information there, I see no problem with this.
You know, coming to a new place, very fresh, very interesting. You look around a corner and you learn all kinds of new things. But good. I just figured I wanted to make sure that you were okay with assisting. We'll have a more private conversation later. Sounds good. And then I'll return to the group. Well, are we Chrome,
just
did you get the impression? Yes.
real quick. Is he still hammering over there, Luke?
I think he's done,
Okay.
but they're, you know,
Yeah, you guys
whether or not God hates me is
all right. Yeah,
evident.
you guys keep going, finish your thing, and then we can go back to Luke. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was just gonna segue to it. Mr. Chrome, did you get the impression that Miss Aim would be gone for an extended amount of time? Should we simply wait here?
I don't know. It would be helpful if we could aid in Laza to make her understand, but I think Laza is the perfect man. We could continue researching on how to get beneath the city.
I just hope Laza doesn't become a crying mess upon learning who she is. That said, perhaps we will wait here, prepare for maybe an hour before we move on without her. If she returns before then great. But you're right, we should continue information gathering.
Yes.
I'll sit down and wait.
Okay. Meanwhile, inside the rock. Did you notice that I switched to the other map, Luke? Because this is the actual inside of the stone instead of.
There's actually 3 different sanctuaries.
Okay.
Mr. Laza Tralacormon.
You can call me Laza if you wish.
Understood. Do you have his journal?
Yes, I have many of his musings and writings. We'll hand them to you.
She will take them with the best attempt at stoicism that she could muster, but there is certainly a pain that can be seen even through the veneer of paper covering her face.
Laza will. Go ahead.
She'll fumble through them and try to find a journal.
Eventually, you find leather-bound? Yeah, probably like a leather-bound journal. And there's not really a lot of options now, I think. Was he gonna have a stone tablet? Dear diary. Like,
hammering sound in the background. Tink, tink, tink.
She will take her time, running fingers along it, and will sit down in place, almost as if Laza is not there, or as if he had faded into the background, and she will begin reading.
Well, seeing as how you become engrossed, Laza will give you your space. And you begin to read whatever it is that Marlowe had written about. I imagine. I mean, you'd know, but
It's everything from a little bit of the stuff with Milla, pretty vague. It's effectively every episode through his perspective.
When I.M. would get to the part that would mention Telri and his eventual divergence, she would feel a distant whispering, I'd say. But beyond that, I have nothing on my side.
If able to, and time-wise, I assume this will take longer than the hour Waymaker suspected.
We'll say you read fast.
Okay. Yeah, if there's any magical... I'm looking at my spells. I don't think there's a way for me to, like, eat a book effectively, but she's not... relishing the moment. She's certainly maybe not desperately, but trying to see what his perspective was and how it changed, and just kind of the really trying to take in the information as quickly as possible.
Okay.
This will be consistent throughout the entire journal.
I have one thing. Whilst moving through the pages, eventually you come to the meeting of the three gods of knowledge, and there the symbol of Olak and High will begin to glow as your eyes read over it, and the space in the stone sanctuary will begin to darken. There is a distinct rumbling. I do not have a water bottle.
Dunk, 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 dunk.
Dunk, dunk. Yeah, it's a dunk, dunk, dunk. You will feel a. Do you have any of the skill masteries in history or investigation?
I have maestro and performance. I
Performance?
believe, expertise and training in history.
Okay. Well, you will feel the same telltale whispering that you have felt before. I can feel your grief. I can feel his words. I can see but a moment. I manifest within my colleague's house. Much has happened, servant. They that sent before you have failed. They are scattered. The halfling lies inert. His faction led to peace, unable to strike. Our enemies sequester. They move and twist. In the depths of the waters, truth still yet hindered. Machinations. Fools tug at strands they not understand. Power surges in the deep. He must hasten towards the Duke. Besmirch, pierce through the veil it holds. Speak to the truth. Little time for what surges beneath shall weaken the resolve of all. Go. Spare a moment for your grief, but go. Then, light returns.
She will take a moment, distancing herself from connecting to the book in front of her, and have a deep consideration for the words that had passed through her mind. She will glance up at Mr. Laza.
It seems that Laza has not noticed what has occurred, and is currently, sadly, filing taxes. You can hear Laza softly whispering to himself. He would have loved this 7. Added like this.
He will return to the texts now with a bit more of a hunger to find context for the truths revealed.
Whether it be unknownst to Marlowe, or perhaps through the shared magic of knowledge that the 3 gods hold, you begin to see certain peculiarities in the words written by your husband's hand. Letters with emphasis, symbols slightly askew, and with the sight of the dark truth, you begin to see a message in his movements. Something greater just below. With each passing, you can see something has been led up to. Culmination of knowledge, findings of the saga. You see them. Stories within stories, written by your husband's hand, his creativity like a filter. No, fuel. And then you see it. Each word, each shifting letter. Formula. Something hidden. The very movements of Marlowe and his companions themselves. There is more to this that has yet to be explored. Beyond sagas and the solace they provide. Beyond the convergence and a hero's rise. Beyond even the depths, the call of a lock and high. There are words missing. Story yet unfinished. And blank pages for a studied hand.
She will take the book. Yeah, I was fucking head nodding the fuck out of that.
Thanks. Trying my best.
She will take the book and stand. She will approach Laza, ignoring his preoccupation with taxes.
He will suddenly look up. Oh, Miss Ahim. Oh, hold on. You'd still say Mrs. You call a widow Mrs. I think so.
She does not give a fuck.
I think you just remind her every time by calling her Widow Ayim, so that maximum hurt occurs. Yes.
I think I'm gonna go with Miss Ayim. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I believe it would be Miss at that point.
Miss Ayim, is everything okay?
Well, I don't think so. In fact, I think there is something very wrong with this place. You see, I had an excursion to a land called Rhine, and my task there had been interrupted. Now it seems that it is more than just a personal journey here to recover the lost knowledge of my husband, and perhaps that there is something he was trying to do, beyond just the duties of a loyal servant to the Trinity.
Well, Mr. Marlowe, he's hard to understand. You know, as good of friends as we became, he still would not speak to me very much. At least, not about those types of things. But I think he wanted this world to save itself. That if it would know the truth of itself, that it might correct itself. I don't know for certain. But what I do know is that the knowledge that he had gathered and the deeds that he and his companions forged the Carnelian Circle, it saved Moazkadan. The people there know happiness and kindness. It stayed the surges of war. True, it is not perfect, but it is. And Laza will start to choke up a little bit, and then we'll say, he executed Ezekind's will, and indeed, the will of the three. But I think you're right. As wrong as his death is, there is something more. There is a... Are you lighting a cigarette right now?
What? No.
Okay. I heard somebody crack a lighter, like, in the middle of...
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm vibing.
Okay, anyway, sorry. That threw me off. I was like, damn, he's just... Keep going! Keep it up! Anyway, he will continue and will say, but I think you are right. There is work still unfinished. We stand at the apex, Messayim. That much Lord Ezekind has revealed to me. And from my divinations, I have seen the threads of fate begin to unravel. I think that the destiny of this realm will be determined in but a few moments. Not as in a few moments from now, but in a few moments. A few key stanzas in the saga that is the story of Corvanus. And I think Mr. Marlowe was preparing himself for it. I know not by whose pen these stanzas will be authored, but I know deep within that there is a choice of its ink. By blood, by ichor. We must be ready. And we must see that its ending is proper, whatever it may be.
He will take this in. A man who is effectively a stranger, but in some ways, perhaps a distant relative. And she will mull this over. She will begin to speak. Malthus expressed himself. He was adamant about how words were the purest way to do so. And it seems that this land is one of deaf ears, despite some minor success. When I speak, I make sure that my words are heard. But I might need help finding what to say, what you think needs to be said. So I may ask for your help in this manner, if not for him.
Laza will straighten himself up. Well, of course, Miss I am. I am a servant of Ezekind, And if it is words that you need, properly cobbled, sharpened, we will forge weapons to fight the ignorance of this world. Just as he did.
She gives him a stern nod. And, she will produce her own journal and hand it over to him.
He will gingerly take it.
I think my time here has come to its conclusion, at least for the time being. Is there a method of exit?
Oh, you sing the song again, I believe. Normally, I'm the one that teleports. You could try the door.
She will steeple her fingers in a, almost like a prayer-like fashion, and will sing the song. See what happens.
I love this theme, man. It's my favorite song from Final Fantasy. Like Cosmo Canyon, dude. Alright, here we go. And... Alright, so, Alia materializes out of Chrome's pocket.
That was quick. Good.
Thank you for the gesture, and, helping me find what I was looking for, Mr. Chrome. I've learned quite a bit about you, and yet we still do not know one another.
You will learn much continuing on this path. Since we're back, I'm assuming that you are continuing with us?
For the time being, I think I should. There are too many unanswered questions. And there's a need for something. A resolution, perhaps. The notes, the end of Mally's journal, it didn't mention where we Isola, where we currently are. Do you mind if I ask openly, all of you, what are we doing here?
There's a laboratory beneath the lake. It holds great unknown power that can affect Corvinus. We either need to understand what it does or shut it down.
Understanding what it does being the primary goal.
Correct.
There are too many unknowns.
It's true.
Is there something that you hope to find?
Let me think.
We aren't going to find the answer, but we will find the part of a key that will make Corvinus live.
True. From healing the ley lines to shutting down all the laboratories and experiments within, we need to find each individual part and fix them.
Stop the experiment.
Are you confident in your ability to do such a thing when confronted with so many unknowns? I fucking swear to God. Sorry.
Okay, it's just in the background.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I don't like to
I've-
think about that.
That's fair.
I have
I would-
prepared as much as I can on to what I may review.
I would not say that I'm confident, but we don't really have any other choices except to figure it out as we go.
We jump first. We find out how to land after.
Is that not how your friends died?
Yes.
Nar snarls at that.
You've read his notes. Would you have a suggestion of what could have been done better?
We had plenty of time to prepare.
Looking back on that particular encounter, we prepared poorly. And then when we went in with an idea of how it would go, and we were wrong. We were perhaps a little foolhardy in that one. And we've learned. But as much as I'd like to simply curl up in a corner and wait for it all to blow over, it won't.
I'm not convinced you have learned.
What is this talk about learning or not? The past is in the past. Your companions are sorrowfully dead. This is a new... What do you call it? A journey? None of you are the same as you were back then. Confidence. Why worry about confidence? We are certain. Certainty is better than confidence. And if you seem to be scared to me. I don't know if you are or not. It doesn't matter to me either way. But if you are scared, then just hold the rear. See to it that you have an opportunity to leave when things go south.
Oh, I am scared. Despite your concern of whether or not I am. I'm scared of your ignorance and the lesson that you perhaps did not learn. And I think you should be as well, considering that this is a laboratory of the Mad Wizard tier. What happens when you find another phoenix?
Is that Craig? Please.
Oh, my bad.
Please. Please.
Yeah, what's up with the background noise, Craig?
Yeah.
Yeah,
At least
Craig.
get yourself a hammer. My gosh, a hammer's repetitive, you know, it's got a nice dull thump. But no, if we find another phoenix, well, we're not starting over, we're starting from experience.
And I hope your
No.
experience would tell you to run, little halfling.
She will frown and tense up and look very frustrated at that.
We find another phoenix, we fight. If we die, we die. If you run, you run. Why do we sit here wasting time, precious time, where we could be out there investigating the fish bin or doing things, like being rats in the woodworks to find information. I understand that you are afraid, but we do have a goal and a deadline.
Well, if you wish to die, please don't let me hold you back from that.
Yeah,
I've
just like the
decided
hammer.
not to.
Her words hammer against you.
Oh my god. let me fucking butcher the consistency of this chick's tone in peace. Like, goddamn.
Well, it was a great talk, but Chrome, I do understand we are on a time crunch. We've wasted an hour sitting here doing nothing. I would like to continue.
Did you? Did you drink some of that dwarf's drink, Mr. Sol?
Why? Because of the hiccups? No.
You seem to have a bit of a hiccup, okay?
I did not. You see the fucking cracked barrel over there? Leaking of it? No, I do not drink.
Absolutely not. Well, I agree. I could easily entertain negativity and the idea of balking at fear. But I decided a long time ago that I was not going to simply roll over and die. We came here to do something. We came here to find it. And if there's another phoenix, then we'll just prepare better.
Aim, you came back with fire in your eyes and a direction. What did the conversations from the other side give you?
If there is a fire in my eyes, it has come from seeing someone I love learn to fight for something that he believed in. I don't think I share the same ties that you all do, or he did, to this land. With that gives me perspective of how easily I think you can fall to the same mistakes that you were prone to. I'm just voicing my opinion. You have a task in front of you, and I do not want to hinder your progress.
But do you wish to help? Not hindering is one thing. Are you going to aid? Are you going to be useful?
I will. Until I don't think it is feasible, or until I think it is unwise.
Well, I for one am certainly happy with this. This lug of a man over here was just staring at me for about 40 minutes unblinking. Having someone to actually converse with might be a bit more preferable.
Very well. I believe that Twilight had lead, and I believe that Damien might be able to dig up things on the Black Hand, perhaps find more leads. And we have that drunken dwarf. She smiles. And the fish people underground. Perhaps that is another lead.
I believe we should check the waterways and investigate that first. My lead doesn't begin until tomorrow night, and is probably best if I go on my own.
There is more
Or at least-
perspective to be gleaned from the deserter. I held the man's memories. There was a lot of retributive anger towards the man who had left. He will know more.
Who? Are you suggesting we find this mystery man? Rather than
Is an
simply
avenue.
charge in?
I think it would be wise to.
Does he have a name?
Fuck, I did not write his name down.
Oh, wasn't it Dog Ear or something?
Yeah, it was,
It was dog something.
Damien?
Dogface?
No.
No,
Damien.
yeah, right. Dogwood?
Guys, it's him.
Wow.
Shit, what was his fucking name? Hold on.
It was Dog Ear.
Started with dog. I know it started with dog.
Well done, everyone. Well done.
We have taken good notes. Good job.
It was 100% Dog Ear, and he wore a collar. Or the collar was on their mage. Unsure now. Now I'm confused. Go rewatch.
Collar was on the mage. What is wrong with you? Why would they wear a collar? What?
This is why I took in Code Thoughts. Arcadum.
I am over here. I took notes.
Precisely the 20 minutes.
I took notes. Doesn't take notes. Man.
Your friends are dead. Get over it.
You are a guide.
You are a...
So let me get this straight. We're looking for another guide because this one doesn't know the way. Like, what the fuck? What's the purpose of this guy?
No. This guy got us in, and showed us to this nice tavern. And now he is, would have expended his usefulness, but now he has revealed that he has more abilities and contacts, and his usefulness has increased. And so we're keeping him on the job.
Yippee.
You are a guide.
Someone's got to have some brains in this operation.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry to
Okay.
inform you, but there are plenty of brains in this operation. You are not special.
I keep trying to use detect thoughts and it just keeps failing for some reason.
Yeah, bro, my shit's encoded behind ice cream and hammers.
As Ayam uses detect thoughts on Sol, she finds herself trapped in a room full of mirrors.
Ricky.
The infinite stare with the mirror room.
Right. Well, using the face that I am currently, I suppose once I get a little more clout with the right people in Asola, I will have more ability to ask around for whoever we're looking for. Any other suggestions?
A bit of a hunt for Dog Ear, was his name, would be good.
There's also the one who commissioned the venture as well and posted the bill. Perhaps they know more than they're letting on.
We'd have to go to the Adventurers Guild.
Unless some of us are able to swim and investigate these docks, see if there's other passages that these fishmen have been taking.
Well, Damien, I believe the idea is that we don't simply want to go down there, half-cocked, as it were. More information is needed. And with Sol, we should find the Adventurers Guild and, as per Iam's suggestion, find who posted the job. See what they know. See why they asked for it. And you, Damien, know the city, so perhaps you can lead us there.
Well, if I get the name of the person who posted it, it shouldn't be too hard for me to locate their housing.
Did you listen to any of the words I just said?
The dog ear, yes.
Looks up at Sol, rolls eyes. Brains, he says. No, Mr. Thimbletop. Find us the Adventurers Hall, so that we can go and ask about the job to explore the docks, so we can find out who commissioned it. Are my words small enough?
I am
You were
gonna
saying something?
raw dog and a lock and high divination. Kind of just whispering creepily.
For
Like a
what, for?
fucking psychopath.
What's up?
I'm casting divination.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you were stating that you had done that already, like, or you were going. Okay.
That's a process.
Oh, by the way,
It's a gargle blood or something? Like, what the fuck?
Bro, she's into that weird shit.
oh no.
Anyway. I would like to divine, and I will ask, will the commissioner of the quest reveal more truth than the one who had taken it?
No. That is the answer.
She stops twitching and mumbling and clicking her fingers and will cease in a very stoic manner. Return to the
I'm over here spelling out exactly what I'm trying to get at. We need to get to the Adventurers Hall.
Look, I know where the board is kept. I was jumping around because you all were fighting over what they were actually called and whether they actually had a collar on or something. Apologies if I didn't have to enter in the syntax of, by the way, go to the place in which a board is kept.
The speaker has spoken, and a truth has been revealed about Mr. Dogwood. He is in possession of more truths than the commissioner.
Oh, good. So the condensation was entirely unnecessary. Wonderful.
It's pronounced
The air is
condescension, Mr. Damien.
Quite dry.
Making fun of me the way I speak now, I see.
You used the wrong word. Condensation is when water collects on a window in a cold day.
Listen to this nerd.
Sol,
Yes.
time to go.
Oh, I thought that was in my mind.
Oh,
No,
Good, I
Verbally
suppose we'll-
responds to it, though.
We will find this dogwood dog here and see what he found, what he knows.
I'm converting this guy, whether I fucking die trying.
Oh god.
Clears throat.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I am a man. We.
I am a man.
Shakes hands. All right, I am ready. Let's go.
I have a penis, Craig.
Right.
Oh, thank God.
It's part of the.
Thank God.
It's part of the disguise kit. It's not real, but it is mine.
Oh, it's a woman. I have a penis. Ah, thank God.
Damn, she moving on real quick. That's crazy.
Okay. The fucking light hammering in the background is just like it's not like it's not interrupting, but it's just like
Really adds to the tone.
Yeah, dunk, 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 dunk. I like to imagine the hammering is just Saul's like ignorance counter to IM's fucking just it's hammering at the door. Ignorance is my shield. I don't care. It's not real.
Mr. Sol,
Yes.
mind going and asking your dwarven friend, if he knows where this dog ear is? You said he betrayed him. Maybe you can offer to beat him up or something.
As you come back, Doglin is unconscious. He has dropped himself into stupor.
Is it illegal to capture him?
No, it's not.
That's...
Alright, but look, we're just helping out a friend who has passed him out, and we're going to help sober him up. There's no need for kidnapping.
He is drunk, right? He's passed out.
Yeah, he's passed out from being drunk, yeah.
Oh no, dwarven friend. We shall return home to the rest of the party. You will look around very loudly, speaking the such.
Make me a deception check?
Wait, before you roll. I got my portents. Do I keep my portents from the day, or do I keep every session their new portents?
It's day. It's long rest.
Okay.
Roll now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Did it roll?
I'll tell you. You gotta do something about that.
Fuck.
You gotta put your hand in that ignorance and maybe...
I have a 1, a 5, and a 17, which means I only have one good roll. And this dude is definitely going to get us killed multiple times throughout the rest of the session. You know, I will not do anything.
Okay.
I just realized Roman's a fucking charisma caster.
No one believes him, but also no one cares.
Yippee.
I'll push Saul to the side and I'll just lay on hands him.
Alright, you lay on hands and remove the poison of alcohol. Huh? What?
No, he's just gonna go into another drunken stupor. Oh my god, this is so dumb.
He'll turn around and look at... What? Wait, I remember you. Looking at Sal.
Where is that friend of you that ran away? Where is he held up?
Oh, you mean that traitorous dog ear?
You betcha.
He's probably looking for more hapless people to convince to go on more jobs with him. It's probably where I met him. Oh, excuse me.
Show me where it is.
Oh. It's called the Dagger of Fate. It's the guild around here for us adventurer types.
I'll teach him a thing or two. Dagger of Fate. That's where we go.
Thank you, friend.
A well-known part of the city. It shouldn't be too hard to find.
You may return to your stupor, or whatever it is you were doing.
Coming from you, holy shit, that's savage.
Wow. Walks smugly. The adventurer's hole, did you hear?
You may return to your stupor.
Look at this one.
Go back to your flashbacks.
Oh god. Oh my god. Sorry, it's like causing me throat damage. I fucking laughed so much. Whew.
Nice.
Alright, so you guys make your way to the Dagger of Fate. Yes, no, maybe so.
Yeah, I mean, that's
to the
the way I
Dagger of
take.
Fate.
Mr. Thimbletop, lead the way.
You're
to the
a guide.
adventurer's hole.
You are a guy.
Guide us, Thimblethop. Do your job.
Thimbletop. Do your job. This is without a doubt. Like, I didn't think you were gonna beat Yagul. This is without a doubt your best character. Like, you are a guide.
Show me what you got. I want
Show-
to see what you got.
Show me what you got.
I'll throw a guidance on Mr. Thimble. A little couple creepy words here and there.
He's just creeping on in his brain.
Yeah, the guidance will be for the survival skill.
Okay.
Look, I appreciate it, but you're also the most normal person here, so please don't start making weird, creepy whispers in my ear. I don't need more of this.
The truth will aid you should you fumble on your quest to find this so-called well-known place.
Why didn't you aid me with my deceiving the rest of this tavern?
Well, I'm not certain that it would have worked.
I understand.
Do you?
He would just turn, look forward towards the door.
He just keeps going. All right, give me just a second. I gotta load a couple things. So, whilst on the way, make me some perception checks there, Damien. Hello? Am I muted?
Nope. No, we're just waiting. You're saying we're running into something along the way?
Who the fuck's Damien?
Oh, sorry. What are you looking for?
Perception check.
Perception check. Am I going crazy?
No.
Did you forget? Did you forget your name?
Classic Damien Thimbletop. Words go in, and then they just kind of rattle around and fall out the other side.
Classic
Where's the brain?
Damien.
I'm scared. I'm scared for my life, bro.
That'd be a 21 with the guidance.
No, guidance was on survival.
Not perception.
Yeah, I ain't got that shit.
Alright, I guess that's how that works.
It is now.
You touch and choose a skill, right? Am I tripping?
No, it's
Can I just give it?
It's to everything, but
Oh, fuck.
yeah, it's to all skills.
Yeah, it's based.
Yeah, but you know, I think it's funny that you only would do it for survival, though. And cancel a
Not helping
spell.
you perceive.
Cancel a spell immediately if he tries to do anything else. So good. All right, on the way, Damien, you will see a few things that remind you of some of the history of Isola. Most notably, you will see a band of individuals bearing the mark of the Weeping Blades, openly walking the streets as if they are on patrol. You know that the Thieves Guild and Assassins Guild are all part of the same organizational tree, the same as the militia. It is how the peace is kept in this otherwise lawless place.
So, see those gentlemen right over there? Known as the Weeping Blades. Now, I assure you there are plenty more upon the street that you can't see, and that aren't strutting about so obviously. But they're also working with, let's say, the alleymen, you know, your sneak thieves, your pickpockets, all the sorts, and even the guard are actually amongst on the same payroll. But they all work together in some twisted way and ends up making it all work in the end. And don't ask me exactly how it functions, but the city still trades quite actively, so they figured something out.
I admire the confidence you have in divulging such secrets out in the open.
He's
is-
a tool guide.
Well, there's that aspect of it, but it is also a rather, how do we put it, out in the open secret.
Good people to watch out for. Thank you.
All I'm saying is, if you can see them, The ones you gotta be worried about are the ones that you don't.
Are you worried about these, Mr. Thimbletop?
They're essentially the guard. Are you worried about what you're doings right now? As far as the guard are concerned?
Walking down the street.
He'll frown, thinking you know what he's getting at.
Winks.
I could do a little bit of stealing here and there.
Nard just proceeds to just
Weeping blades, do they react?
No, it's like, I, for one, like to steal. Taking from those that are weaker than me fills me with joy.
They were scared. I wasn't.
They were scared. I wasn't.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Yes.
Good to know.
Alright. I will now load the map for you.
What other history do you know about this place, Thimblethop?
Bit broad. Got anything specific?
No, that is why I asked.
Well, Matt, do you wish to know about the nobles? Do you wish to know about some of the more their trade habits? Do you wish to know with their greatest allies, their enemies?
Ooh, enemies, yes. What is that?
Mostly noble people. As a city full of assassins, I can assure you that many and many noble families have felt their blade. While most of them understand it's just business, well, some of them take it rather personally.
No, I see. It's a great place to hold out, being surrounded by water and all.
It's quite the good defense of hold. It's difficult to get in and enact their revenge upon those who killed their forefathers and such. When you have to get across a moat the size of a lake.
I understand it now.
Right. Well.
No, that's
I'll just walk in.
Well, this is the Adventurers Guild they were looking. I'll let you take the front from here. After all, it's your investigation, yes?
Okay, as you enter, give me immediate perception checks. And I need to change the music.
Yippee, I love... Bar fight? Are we swinging hands? I love swinging hands.
Are we fighting? I love fighting. Fighting's some of my favorite things to do. We fight somebody? Can I kill that guy specifically?
Weapons or hands? Pick.
Okay, when you get to about this point, as you start looking around, you can see that there are several tables, chests, armoires, all filled with all sorts of weapons, equipment, gold. There are accountants moving amongst all the different oddities and curios that could be found. All sorts of things of that nature. In the back, you can see that in the larger part of the chamber, there are several individuals that seem to stand out up ahead.
Quite a large place for adventurers. Usually it's a small tavern.
Well, there is quite a lot of information that flies through this city. Well, overall, I would say that it's not quite known as its most egalitarian of locations. What it does have for it is people who move in and out of the city rather quickly.
Alright, when you get to about there, Wilhelm, you'll see a few individuals spread throughout the room.
I'm just walking forward. No time like the present to get the job done.
Okay, make sure I got everybody.
Oh no, we've lost one of the halflings. What are we going to do?
Excuse me, I thought I was your favorite halfling.
There's no such a thing as a favorite halfling.
Oh wow, you're my favorite pile of shit, man. Woo.
Out of all the things that you hate, you usually like one more. That's just part of being an adult, you know? Everybody's got their favorite fork.
You hate forks?
I hate forks. They're the worst.
Well, for what? Oh, hold on. Huh? Fork is like the king of fucking... What do you call them? Like, whatever you use at a table.
Cutlery?
Utensils.
Utensils.
Utensils?
Spoons are
Cutlery?
superior.
I use these hands.
So, you see
In
that
these hands!
you can see that there are several individuals all throughout this area. One of them you approach, you can see smiles and waves at you.
Oh, I wave back.
He will call out, "Greetings, newcomer!"
Oh, bonjour. Hello.
What brings you to the Dagger of Fate today?
Oh, looking for adventure, I think.
Indeed. Well, you've come to the right place for that. Where are my manners? Ha ha ha! My name is John Adventure.
Is that a pseudonym, by any chance, or is it your actual name?
That is my name.
I see. Well, you're in the right place, it looks like, yes?
Indeed. I have been employed at the Dagger of Fate for quite some time. I take it upon myself to help newcomers find their way. How may I be of assistance?
Oh, I'm looking for a job. I heard that there's probably, potentially, a job down under the city. Something about fish people.
It seems you are speaking about a specific job. If you want to learn more information about a specific job, you can consult the Central Board. There is also a place where you can get your next job as well. Remember that once a job's application has been fulfilled and its parameters completed, you must speak to the adherent in charge. Most notably, it is one of the many accountants that you will see moving about. They are in service to the Duke of Isola, and will happily see you recompensed for your hard work.
Merci, new friend. I will keep this in mind. Thank you.
You are welcome. I hope that I, John Adventure, have been of some assistance.
The best kind of assistance. Yes, thank you.
You are most welcome.
Go to the message board. To the job board.
Please, not right now. Give me a second.
It's the perfect time.
Go back.
I'm also an adventurer in the Adventurers Guild, Mr. John Adventure.
Okay, as you get up to here, you'll see a halfling, and he'll kind of look over at you as you walk by. Hey, what's up?
Oh, hello.
Bom dia.
Bom dia.
But that's
Tudo bem?
Yeah. Não tá com nitas, eh? Picasso. Okay, I get it. He's just gonna eat.
Yeah.
I can't do the Portuguese right now.
No Portuguese today. It's okay. You get a bite.
Portuguese. All right.
We had a halfling conversation. Yes.
Yes. All right, Saul. You walk up. Greetings, newcomer.
I have this old adventuring badge. Is this useful here?
Indeed, this marks you as an experienced adventurer, meaning you may gain access to the higher-ranked jobs.
Okay.
My friend, it seems that you have been accursed with hiccups.
Yes, I have. Have you heard of a person named Dog Ear?
Indeed, Dog Ear is a regular adventurer here at the Dagger of Fate.
Might you know when he be coming in? I've been looking for him.
I believe he is here now. At least, I think so. I cannot turn around to check.
What does he look like?
It's...
I can't do that.
Draw him on this parchment.
He is a half-elf with a strong, mewling chin. He has a slight aftershave and 5 o'clock shadow. His eyebrows are strong. His hair, boyish and flamboyant. He favors the wearing of a rope necklace complete with a silver pendant. You will find that he has brass buckles along his bandolier and tends to favor darker clothing. But that is all I can tell you.
Why can't you turn around?
I cannot answer that question.
I understand it. Thank you for your help.
My
What was
responses
your
are
name?
limited. You will have to ask the right question. My name is John Adventure.
Wow, real creative your parents were.
Yes.
Fucking move on.
Parents.
I found the description of the guy. Half elf, dark hair and dark clothing, silver necklace. Should be somewhere around here.
Well, show me the way.
There is no leading the way, we just have to look around.
Barbarian, halfling woman, barbarian. Barbarian.
AM is just standing over the Twilight Mouse, looking at her like a velociraptor would some strange rodent.
Then I said, it was this big, and then bloop.
A Twilight Mouse will cringe. Yeah, that's a good one. Definitely haven't heard that one before.
Saul will just yell out, "Signal!" and expect the party to go to him.
Signal!
He just yelled signal.
Not too loud, but you know, it's the modest, you know.
Enough to carry throughout the room.
I have to go
Enough to
pee.
carry
I have to
throughout the
pee.
room.
I'll be right back. Holy fuck.
You know
Signal.
how crazy it would be if we all just like dropped to his side like ninjas in Naruto after he says that. Instead he just says signal and nobody comes. Oh
Right.
man.
It's a bathroom break.
You said you were single?
Okay, I won't believe it.
Single!
Yes, I am single and ready to mingle. A warrior in your area, so to speak.
How about that one?
No, not that one.
You got them horns you can hold on to.
Ah, like a bull rider. I understand it.
Luke and I are both like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, wait, hold up.
Hold up. Horns, you say?
I'll Misty Step.
I'll cast a spell. I'm just kidding.
Just
Follow Misty's step. Walk your ass over
time it
here.
right, she winds up in somewhere else.
Would you like to roleplay lesbian sex while Craig watches?
No, but the one thing to disgust me more than a woman. Two women
Two
enjoying
women.
their time together.
Saul will slightly turn to the right. It's okay. I know you're here, Mrs. Dar.
I have a wireless headset, but I don't have a wireless mic. So I'm just sitting there on my toilet screaming. Did you just turn and say, "I know you're here, Miss Nar," to nobody?
Yes, to nobody, bro.
Yes. Holy fuck, dude! Signal.
I'm back.
Hey,
What a
there you are.
fucking. Okay. All right. I think I'm better now. All right. So, whom would you like to talk to first?
The guy.
It's invisibility. You rain.
Walking up to him.
Okay.
Do I even see the guy?
Well,
Which guy do you think it is?
Black hair over here hiding in a corner like a little rat, bro. Who else?
Go get him, big guy.
You said something, Saul.
Ah, I knew it. I could
Pops out of invisibility.
I could feel something near me. I knew it was you.
I am will
Oh
join
my
in on the
God.
creepy back neck breathing whispering. She'll say, Are you scared?"
Me or
Well,
him?
I'm approaching
Him,
this guy.
of course.
I don't know.
Too worried about what I'm gonna say to this half-elf. To notice the whispering.
Okay.
Hello, fellow adventurer.
You scare the shit out of him. What the fuck?
Oh. Are you alright?
Who the fuck are you?
I hear you're a good guide for this quest I've taken.
What?
A guide? For a quest?
Oh. Okay. What quest?
Fishmen. Under the sewers or something? I just know you have to fight fishmen.
No, that ain't for me, man. I can't swim, so.
It would just turn around like, bro,
To who?
assist me.
dude, I like to you turn around and look at us and go, assist me.
He will also turn and look at who you're looking at.
I am visibly pinching the bridge of my nose and just...
Nor bows slightly. Oh, pleasure to meet you.
As he is overtly being fucking cornered and like trapped around these bodies, I'm gonna drop a detect thoughts on him.
Alright.
We could kidnap this guy. I believe.
This is what you overhear. There's no way this guy's got that same mission. I bet Doglin sent him. There's no way. I gotta get away from this. Hello. My God. Look at those muscles. That terrible face makeup. Oh, I'm about to lay some seed.
The minute he
Yeah,
gets creative, I'm gonna probe deeper. So he needs to make a Wisdom DC 16 saving throw.
Okay.
That's a fail.
I'm sticking the finger all the way up there. It's
Oh, okay. What are you looking for?
something beyond his disbelief that they're on the same mission. Something about it. Along whatever train of thought got him to that point of disbelief and kind of shock, I want to probe deeper down that.
All right, you go past all of the steamy and incredibly audacious thoughts of him and Nar. As you press
Respect.
deeper, you will see that there are images, flashes in your mind. You traveling with 3 other companions. You being accosted by Sahagwin or Kuatoa or whatever they are. you will see your companions be overwhelmed and you start to run. As you start to run, you will come across a gate, and in your panic, close the gate and break the lock, ensuring that the creatures would not follow you.
She will stop in case he gets rolled, unless he rolls higher. She will stop in case he rolls higher than a fucking 16, and we'll break the detect thoughts, and we'll look at Chrome and give him a nod of affirmation.
All right. In the meantime, he will say in Orcish, "So, what brings a beautiful brown woman like you to a place like this?"
Really? You can speak my tongue?
I can do a lot with my tongue.
Well then, could you start by perhaps giving a bit of information and insight into my, sadly not very, subtle or good at approaching friend over here? He and I were going to be going on a quest about some fish people.
Oh. You and he, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, whatever. Whatever.
I agree. He's not very smart, is he?
Yeah, well, what do you want to know? And it's gonna cost you, by
Oh, how much?
30 gold.
A bit of money. Well, we heard that there were fish people underground and that you and some compatriots had gone down there. Most of them are dead, except for some poor drunken dwarf.
You're talking about Doglin, fucking moron. I told them we shouldn't have went down the east gate. Everyone knows that the fishmen are in the east gate. We should have went around the south side first. But no, he insisted, wanting to get the job done quickly instead of getting it right. That's why the other two are dead.
Ooh, I can relate with you on that one. Doing a job hastily does lead to unnecessary bloodshed. She smiles. Yeah.
I knew the job
Perhaps.
wasn't worth it. I knew it was way too good of a cause. I knew it was way too much good money. If you have any brains in your head, you'll stay far away from it.
Looks at Saul. I doubt he has the brains in his head.
I can't take all these insults. Are you speaking in Orcish?
Yes.
Oh, fucking okay. Thank the Lord.
This gringo es pero loco, eh? De Paquita Pinga es.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Hmm.
Trying to earn keep my Spanish tag.
Me no habla español.
Anyway,
Anyway.
the guy will continue. If you got any brains in your head, you'll stay away from it. Ain't nothing but darkness and death. I don't care how much coin they put to it. Besides, kind of noble would hire a bunch of no rank holding adventurers to go and deal with something that important. I told Doglin, I told Clarissa it wasn't worth it.
Oh, that's fair. Which noble was it again?
Fuck if I know.
Hmm.
One of the ones from the Inner Isle, though.
What could they have with the fish people that they would want them cleared out?
Fuck if I know.
Sees Aim show up. Yes? Switch back
She's
to
just
common.
kind of standing creepily, wondering what you're talking about.
Is there something you need, friend?
who's interested in this task. Are you? What language are you speaking in, if you don't mind me asking?
Orc. My tongue.
Yeah, language of great warriors and beautiful women. A wink. He actually says
Oh.
wink when he winks. It's that bad.
Aren't you just adorable? This fine gentleman was informing me that we should avoid going on this quest because the money is not worth it for such a ludicrous amount of money. Some noble from the inner islands is wanting the fish cleared out.
Is it a sham? Do you think that they wouldn't actually pay us?
He'll respond with, I don't know. All I know is that if you needed something that important with that much heat, you hire more experienced people. Why else would you give 2,000 gold to a bunch of people that haven't proven themselves yet? It's so much money to use and waste. Besides, those things were waiting for us, like they knew we were coming. This ain't the first time.
2,000?
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
No way you trust that much money, but man's gotta eat. So, I learned my lesson. Those things knew we were coming. This ain't the first time something like this has happened either. Been a lot of failed excursions down below. It's always been by some noble, too. Not the same one, but there's only so many nobles before you start to get, something ain't right. That's what I tried to tell Clarissa. That's what I tried to tell Doglin. No one listened to me. Now 2 of them are dead. Doglin's wasting his life away and blames me for something that isn't even my fault.
When you say down below, where would be the reference? The docks or another sewers? Something else?
Beneath the city. The ones that regulate the water flow and connects us to the rest of the lake.
And I take it, you wouldn't want to join us if we took up the commission?
Ain't no way I'm ever going back down there again, no matter how pretty your orc friend is.
Take us to the southern gate.
He'll look at the man who speaks for the first
In
time.
Orcish.
He'll look at the man who speaks for the first time. I mean, I guess I could do that for you, as he looks kind of intimidated by Chrome.
Thank you for all of your help.
Yeah, you're welcome. Now the real question is, before you go and get yourself killed, might as well have one more night of fun, right? Well, have I got a proposition for you. You, me, 2 bottles of elven wine, roll in the sack, what do you say?
Not one for elven stuff. Unfortunately.
Don't need to be racist.
A memory flashes in Nar's mind of whenever she visited a shopkeep and went, oh yeah, knife ears. Racist. Yeah.
Alright, fine. You're
Bad
lost.
habits die hard.
Yeah. Give me my gold.
Chrome?
You'll get it at the southern gate.
Well, that seems fair. You don't have to go in the southern gate or anything.
Fine. When are we going?
Right now.
Now?
Are you supposed to be taking a detour to have sex with this strange effeminate man, or is all of this in Orcish?
Back at aim. No, we're preparing to go. if he's ready to go down to the docks. That is.
You want to
in the
go
summer.
now? That's going to be when they're most active.
Why do you care? Take us to the southern gate and leave.
No,
Hang on.
no, hang on.
If they're
We
most
approach
active
this
now,
information.
when would you suggest would be safest?
Morning, obviously. That's when they start sleeping.
That settles it then. We group up again in the morning. Fair enough. Looks at everyone else.
He could just take us now, we know the location, and we don't have to talk to him again.
Do you have a fascination with death, Mr. Saul?
What are you talking about? He can take us now, we know the location, then we approach in the morning. What is wrong with all of you?
Well, for one thing, it's getting late in the night, and I'd rather get some sleep rather than spending it killing and then figuring everything out in the morning. I don't know about you, but I actually need some time to rest.
He'll fucking pull in fruit from his bag and just start stress eating, because these fuckers don't understand. They don't get it.
Look at me.
Yes, it is us who don't understand, Mr. Saul.
It's fine. Do as you all please. Ugh. Fuck this gay earth.
Apologies. There's been a bit of a stressful time for some people here. Loss of cared ones. But I assure you, you'll get your pay in the morning.
Suit yourselves. I'll see you at breakfast.
I'll mark the check him as he walks away.
He is a level 3 rogue.
So we're gonna press that weak ass guy to just show us and not give him money, right?
I like how you think.
Good.
Drugs.
Oh, finally a good idea. Coming out of that thick skull of yours.
The insults are
One.
getting a bit out of hand, Damien.
Glares.
I'm reaching my limit. I have a limit, you know.
You are approaching the limit of insults.
Your
So-
palpable ignorance and the nonsense that leaks from your mouth like a waterfall of acid lapping at my feet is more of an insult to my ears, I think.
Then close them. Stop listening to me. Do you have magic? Limitless potential there. Can you not do something about your hearing?
Bro, fucking hold up. Angrily check spell list.
Silence. Question mark.
Uh,
Everything I want to do this man is sacrilegious to a lock and high.
Oh, come now, come now.
Mr. Thimbletop,
Yes.
does this Adventurers Guild have a place where it houses local adventurers, or are we going to find somewhere to spend the night?
Didn't we already pull together for a room? I mean, I'm assure you that the decorations are a bit tacky, but did come with beds at least.
I suppose we could sleep in the orgy room. We have the access. We might as well.
I need just 10 seconds for me to savor that was an actual line that a player just fucking said. I suppose we could
The
sleep in
orgy
the orgy
room?
room.
Was the orgy room the cellar? Or have we been there yet?
No, those
That
were
was- that was-
barrels
yes.
of lube.
Yes, barrels of lube.
You drank lube, Saul?
Bro, he drank a barrel.
No!
Oh goodness, Saul, are
That's
you
why he has
feeling?
hiccups.
Oh goodness, Saul. Are
No,
you
the
feeling
hiccups
all right?
are an unrelated manner to... I just
Don't worry.
cracked it open and to see what was inside. I didn't drink any of the contents.
I need you to hiccup right now.
That's a
No.
deception.
That's a deception.
No, you believe me, guys. Believe me. I didn't drink from the barrel of mysterious things.
Hmm.
I literally watched you do it.
Your speech is particularly more smooth now.
Well, you'll be happy to know it was water-based, so there's no worry about any adverse health effects.
Miss Ayem, I think we've come to the bottom of why his words simply slide out of his mouth.
Are we going to talk about
Elbows.
why? Are we going to talk about why Damien knows the actual consistency and contents of the loop?
Bro's a freak. He's probably had it in his butt, bro. Like, we don't want to talk about that.
What are you insinuating, good sir?
I'm confused.
So long
Let
as
us
you're
be
feeling
confused
alright.
on our way to the brothel? Question mark?
So long as you're feeling alright, so we've got a big day tomorrow.
I
Alright.
assure you, its brothel capabilities are but one facet of her good work in that building.
So we're going
Yeah.
to sleep.
Yes,
Yeah.
it seems to be what we're
If we
doing.
have everything we need from here.
He said meet at breakfast. Where exactly is breakfast?
Breakfast is a state of mind, Mr. Saul.
No, I don't mean the
Anywhere
state
you
of
want it to
mind
be.
where you eat. I mean the location.
Chrome's face becomes hardened as they speak
What
of
is that?
breakfast.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
Help.
Oh, I don't know.
Rip breakfast.
That's alright. I've came with a plan B with that issue.
Plan B for
Oh.
breakfast? What does that mean?
Of
It was a
course.
friend.
Second breakfast.
No, not second breakfast. Okay. Enough with this halfling themed conversation. My thing isn't until tomorrow night, and so.
Come on now, chauffeur, take us to the orgy room.
To the orgy room.
To the orgy room!
I just noticed, and I'm a bit worried. But are you technically in blackface?
What? No. This is brown face at best.
Okay.
What is blackface?
No, no, please.
No, we don't.
Oh my god.
With your paper, are you technically in whiteface, Miss Ayem?
She will think about that genuinely.
Oh, we go. Are there
Ponders.
beds here, or is this fucking ground to have an orgy on?
There are beds in the orgy room.
There'll be
Okay.
beds. They spin on their own. There's mirrors on the ceiling.
There's one shaped like a heart.
This one's mine. Nobody get on my bed.
We'll look at her. I don't
And
think
don't
anybody
flatter
wanted
yourself.
to. Weirdo.
Sounds like the words of a man who was considering and decided not to just because.
I do need assistance removing my armor. These belts in the back are difficult to reach.
Well, good luck, I suppose.
Oh my
Damn
god.
it.
I need like psychiatric help.
Nar finds a corner.
My Dark Lord, please give me guidance in this night. He'll put his hat over his eyes.
To return to being invisible.
You can't
As
sleep
my
for the first 10 minutes of whatever it is you're doing, bro. I'm removing my armor. There's a lot of clanking and
Take-
cursing.
Dang.
You're not even being like quiet about it. You're purposely dropping it on like the floor, making as much noise as possible.
Yes. If I
Clank.
suffer, everyone suffers. Damn it, these belts! I can't reach them!
In the background, dunk, 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 dunk.
Just sitting in bed with my little sketchbook and occasionally glancing up at Saul and doodling. Definitely doodling.
Running out of time and turning invisible in a corner, Nar will come back and just be like, pop a belt buckle.
Oh, thank you.
There was no one there.
Oh, just fuck, it was just slammed a piece of armor to the ground. Damn it! Finally, I'm free! Just
will
go to
be
sleep.
brutally
don't-
casting.
Do you need
Summon
to
familiar.
scream at the top of your lungs about every tiny
Summon
inconvenience of your life?
familiar.
Did you say
If I
someone
so,
familiar?
sir.
Say it again, Chrome.
Yes.
Say it again.
But the tree branch from the dream would be my focal point from it.
You're what?
The tree branch from the dream.
Oh, from the edge?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Damn.
That's big. That's big. Oh, we might be crushed in this orgy room. Armorless.
Nice.
Nice.
Yo.
69.
6, 6,
Appropriate for where we're
69,
at.
64, 65. That's a 9.
Okay. Current alignment for
For
Chrome?
evil.
For evil, okay. Oh God! All right.
My goodness.
Did you just say that in your sleep?
Oh,
but
my.
damn.
He's having a dream. My goodness.
Oh no. Which
I'll
one
have
of us is he dreaming of?
The stones fly around me, just creating the magic circle of summon familiar.
All right. Give me a second.
No, it's fine. It's water based.
Gets later into the night. Oh no, a woman.
Disgusting.
It shifts into the nightmare. No. This is all wrong.
Oh God. Oh my God, I'm gonna fucking piss
I just realized that the giant crates of lube have dragons on them. If you know,
When you
you know.
drag, it won't be. Never mind.
What? Dragging these nuts in your mouth?
Ah! Got him!
Yeah.
God, this reminds me of the bathroom meetings you guys would have.
Orgy room meetings are the
have
new
probably shit and pissed in this room.
That's true.
Probably.
There's probably multiple other fluids.
Just general fluid usage, yes.
Yeah.
All right,
Just
so your spell comes to an end, and you will see a small creature that seems to be made somewhat of dream-type material. It is like smoke given form, covered in growths like antlers from a rock. Its form is twisted and strange. Its eyes and mouth keep changing and shifting in size and expression. And then it will look directly up at you. And you will see this creature.
Oh.
Aw. It's cute.
It will look up and say,
Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Welcome, strange creature. I summoned you. What is the name?
This one is called Piss.
From Will Squint. I'll call you P for short.
Very well. What is the name of my summoner that would call me forth from the dream?
I am Chrome. Or you can call me Venetia.
I think I will call you C.
That would work just fine with me.
For what purpose have you summoned me? I was in the midst of important work for Lord Woad.
A deity. Interesting. Well, we are going to be tasked to undercover a vault. Perhaps you can aid me with it.
You have called me to find a vault for money and...
No.
There'd better be a better reason to summon a creature like me. Lord Walt will not be happy.
That is Tyr's laboratory. You watch the creature's face if it reacts.
its face becomes blank.
Oh, well, that's a different story then, I suppose. You should lead with that next time.
I have to see what I'm working with. But since you know what Tyr is,
He's just making weird noises.
So we are to find this laboratory, and we are to open it.
understand its content.
Go inside it. And what will you do once you understand what is in it?
Well, we are part of a cause that will aid in Kavana's healing. If it's an issue with healing it, we either turn it off, or if it's already inactive, leave it to be. It really depends on what it is.
And what has brought you after this place exactly?
There are a number of these vaults, and this is the only one that's not being investigated.
Concerted effort. Very well. I, Piss, will assist you for as long as Lord Woad allows it.
Agreed. So what is it exactly can you do?
I am a psychopath. A creature of dreams and death. I am. My job is to shepherd the souls of those that die at rest. I was given my name from my first soul. A drunkard pissed himself, and so it stuck.
Well,
Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Give me 2 seconds.
I know you flipped the P. It's a B for breakfast. I'll take it.
You would get the fucking familiar called piss.
I did pee on breakfast.
You did. You
And on those
canonically.
And what do you
Canonically
do
did
before
that.
you get up for eating breakfast? You.
He has
That's right.
canonically peed more than any character in Corvallis.
And specifically on his own pet.
Didn't matter what he got moist with.
So long as he was moist.
It was a great loss when he fell to undeath and could no longer piss. It was
Really
like a
was.
piece of his daily ritual had been lost.
It is now C and P.
You see me pee.
Now where is the I?
Right there. Points.
Good God.
Our fighting name. Icup.
Hmm.
Why are we getting abbreviation names like we're fucking juggalos or something?
Because, short for piss is pee.
I'm aware. I'm aware of the little pun that happened before me. Don't worry.
Good pun. I really need to teach the rest of these halflings other stories, but Twilight Mouse is not the one to do it. She's not a dirty story halfling.
A dirty story. What are you doing calling your own people dirty?
No, there's story halflings and there's singing halflings. The story halflings are way worse. They're just the worst ones.
Which halfling is are you?
I'm a drawing halfling. The kind Saul hates the most.
I hate all types of halflings, not just the drawing ones.
I hate them equally.
My heart holds enough hate in it for all of you.
Listen, Saul, if you heard a full-on halfling story, especially a Lantern Bridge one, You'd hate those more, I promise.
My hatred isn't so shallow as to hate one particular halfling. I hate them all. Dislike all.
Alright. They're like secondary classes, really. Subclasses of halfling. Singing ones, dancing ones, drinking ones, storytelling
Doesn't matter.
ones.
They're subhuman.
Dead
Not
ones.
human.
So now
though.
you're just judging people based on their habits. So you're
What kind of a halfling are you, Mr. Thimbletop? I have to know.
call me a conversationalist.
So a storytelling
Exactly.
halfling, the worst kind. Understandable.
You said the
Makes a
drawing
note.
was the worst. Or maybe
Whispering
No,
in the dark.
Saul said drawing halflings were the worst kind. I think storytelling halflings are the worst kind.
When did I say drawing halflings were the worst kind?
Like almost as we met you, you went off on this tirade about how halflings are terrible and the worst ones are the ones that draw.
I said halflings were terrible, not the ones that draw. I don't know any
I have it
particular halfling.
recorded in this sketch of you in my book that those are words you said.
I think you just heard what you wanted to hear.
Slowly proving him right.
Who are you whispering to?
perhaps you should get back to your nightly drink. Crack open another barrel. Head to bed there.
grabs a glass from the counter, fills it with lube, and also the bottom, and slides it across the floor to Saul.
It was a simple misunderstanding, damn it. Why must you keep this going?
How does it slide so easily?
Well, there's Saul's favorite drink on the bottom of the cup.
I wonder what happens when you freeze it. Put it on top of his maw.
That's
Nice.
what happens when the DM is away. I love it.
Extra slippery ice.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Oily
You all right?
ice.
I just gotta deal with something soon.
I see. Hey, question. Saul is freezing lube. What happens?
What?
What?
Why are you asking these questions?
Very important.
It
Don't
freezes.
worry about it. Carry on.
I wanted to see the rest of this the fucking summoning interaction.
Yes. Let's
Maybe,
get back
maybe
to
have some
that.
interesting dialogue around it.
All right, here we go.
Let's
Where
free
was-
some loot.
Where was I? Sorry. Explaining my purpose. Okay.
That is my purpose, as instructed by the one. You have danced with death. I can see it. The bridge of Valhalla is close to you. I can see your guilt. I see so much guilt. Are you so sure as to summon me? You may not like what I will reveal.
I don't care about what bridge. I carry my burden proud. Do what you must, as long as Corvinus is healed.
So be it. Then you have my service. See.
Squish.
I will go into a trance and wait out till the morning.
So yeah, that was gross. Also, freezing lube thickens it up and then eventually breaks it.
Nice.
I'm now on several lists because I looked that up, I think.
Gosh.
Oh, I already knew. Don't worry about it.
Ah, cool. Thanks for...
You're welcome.
Man.
Welcome to the club, the Knowledge Club. Luck and Hio to you.
Huh, we could use this. Maybe like torture or something.
Nar perks up at the sound of torture.
Hey, Thimble thought. Where is he, huh?
Can you please just
Sleeping
go to
already?
sleep and stop talking about how you're going to torture people with lube?
Was that a
Roll.
mumble? Like, did he mumble that, or was that...
He's awake because we woke him up.
They're yelling across the room like, you must...
Was it that or the loud banging of the frozen barrel hitting the ground?
Don't.
Alright. I understand you all need your sleep.
Go to sleep, Saul.
It's more important for some of us than others, clearly.
Nar, while invisible, goes to Twilight and whispers, "We should talk sometime."
Here or somewhere else.
Somewhere more private.
I'm going to get up and go find somewhere away from the rest of these people.
I'm going to follow.
All right, finding
Okay.
some place somewhere. Okay, everyone's asleep. What did you want to talk about?
Nar checks, makes sure that we're alone. There's no one around.
Yeah, that's important. Looks around. Yeah, we're totally alone.
No, we're totally alone. Limited spell slots, but I should be able to pull it off at least 2 more times. Drops invisibility, turns into an orc.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, Twilight. Am I a monster?
Hmm.
Stares into your eyes.
We'll think about it. You are what you and I know you to be. What do you think?
I think you have threatened me once when we first entered town. I think you are afraid of what I have become. Which is why I've decided to talk to you about it. Chrome shows no fear, but you do.
I don't like not knowing things. And you are, as of yet, somewhat of an unknown.
And unfortunately, you were dead whenever I did this. I had the opportunity to change back. I needed this, though. It bought us a few more moments. It wasn't enough, though.
So you chose to stay this way. That matters.
I was desperate. And desperation is the death of wisdom. I am a liability now, just as much as I was whenever I first joined this party. And it's been barely a month. Feels like it's been so much longer. Keep forgetting that.
So it's been...
When I first
It's actually
joined
been longer.
2 years ago, not 12, 2. I keep having to suppress my memories of time spent in hell. I'm likely to go back there, and I don't know how long I'll be there, if I will come out the same again, if I'll last. Even then, I nearly forgot everything. It's like trying to grasp at water with your bare hands. I'm finding the memories slowly but surely. When I first joined, I was a sorcerer, liability, hunted by the church. Likelihood of becoming a monster if I cast too much magic. Now look at me.
Mm-hmm. I
She
remember
looks
you
at her
telling me
hands.
at some point that Telri had offered to try and help you with that in some way.
Ellery, kind-hearted as he was ignorant, did not see me as a monster. He saw me as something more. And I wonder if he would still see that as I am today.
I didn't know him long enough to know for sure. Can't answer that.
No, you are your own person. Which is why I've pulled you aside, because I need to know. The thimble top lad hates demons. What will he do when he inevitably sees me change?
You know, I have my suspicions about that, actually. Part of me thinks that he will freak out, but at the same time, he has seen very strange things in this very room that we just left. Tonight, several in rapid succession, and he's still here. He saw a demon in the room, and he's still here. He might have problems with it, but I don't think he'd leave. And I don't think he'd do anything against you, because he did nothing against Chrome. I think that Mr. Thimbletop has his own motivations, but is weak-willed, as far as I've seen.
We will
He might have-
only see when it happens, won't we?
I suppose so. We'll see the depth of his conviction. If it is conviction.
And that is why I wish to know. Would you defend me? Or if the whole world was against what they saw, a demon standing before them in broad daylight, would you stand with them?
No, the orc that I've known for the past almost a year now is my friend. You're my friend, as far as I can see. I don't know this Damien Thimbletop. He's nobody. He's a useful tool at the moment. We brought you back because we like you.
Yet you're cautious. And I can't blame you for that.
I am always cautious about people. I've been known to get myself into situations, but never without a backup plan. Even when I deal with the right people, I never do it as myself. I never even do it as the Twilight Mouse. I do it as a disguise. I do it as a completely different face, something I can bumble in, have a stupid conversation, absorb as much information as I can, and then drop the persona somewhere. This face I'm using will probably never be used again outside Isola. I may seem open and uncautious, but I assure you, I carefully measure my steps. And with you, you are an unknown quantity, but I know some of it, and the some of it that I know, I trust. Can I trust?
Oh my god, what is that? Like, I'm going crazy.
Sounds like a washing machine.
Sorry, that's the hot water tank. There's nothing I can really do about it. I suppose. Thank you. I am back at square one, it seems. Back whenever I was trying to not become a monster and control my magics. Now I have to control myself.
Let me ask
and
you
I
this.
am the monster.
Let me ask you this, Miss Na. Are you telling me this because you're hoping that I, like Telri Lanternbridge, will tell you that I will help you find a way to fix it or something? Because I don't see you as something in need of fixing. I see you as a powerful ally, someone who has ability and strength, and that is what we need to do what we need to do. What is your conviction? What do you believe about yourself? Or are you trying to get me to pat you on the back and tell you it'll be all right?
Answer to one question. I do not want you to pat me on the back. I simply want you to be aware that if the day comes where I mess up, I need you and Chrome to be the ones holding me accountable. Because you're the ones that I still consider friends and trust. You're the only ones still alive. And as for conviction, I hope that despite my shortcomings, despite my evil intendencies, and demons within me, and all that...
Did you just fuse the words intent and tendencies? It bothered me. Oh, okay.
Evil intents and tendencies.
Squints.
Despite my shortcomings, I hope that I can still keep the world from falling apart.
As you are. That's all I needed to know. No, I do not see you as a monster.
Thank you, then. I just had to be sure. She stands up straight. I have something for you. Anytime you need a bit of poison, you are good at poisons, yes? Trying to remember.
I am, but I've never really had a lot of time to collect or craft. We're always on the move.
This new form, comes with poison. It's in my tail, in the stinger. I know you haven't seen me long in that form. As I drop it momentarily. Holds her tail.
Tries not
Very
to
potent stuff. Mixed it into tea to torment some nobles back in my time in hell. Quite useful. If you ever need some, talk to me, find a place secluded, and we can, I suppose, relax some, and you can gather poison from me every so often. Especially since you mentioned potentially needing to kill someone.
Make a face of awkward, weird.
She's just smiling creepily.
Well, I don't know when we'll have an opportunity to do it otherwise, so, we're here now. We'll pull out Poisoner's kit and hand it over. We're gonna get some poison.
Sits down, swishes tail.
So you're
It's
going to
milking
milk.
time.
You're gonna milk.
This is so gross. Yes, I'm gonna milk Nar.
Oh
This is
my
the
god!
grossest thing I've ever done. That.
Damn, simple talk.
No, this is so gross. I'm not gonna have this written down in my novels in a very secret part. Oh, so gross.
Oh, I can't.
No.
Fantasy is complete.
I'm not into this, Damien. I'm not into this.
I am not into this. I would like everyone here to know that I am not, in fact, into this.
No.
No. Mm-mm.
This is like.
Oh, mm-mm.
Have you ever milked a cow, Craig?
Why?
I'm on-
I really don't need for.
He's done other things that are so.
Don't ask.
Wait, what's wrong with
the
milking a
vet-
cow?
No, this.
Alright,
No,
give me
I
that
only have one other.
Ocelot poison.
Oh, cool, yeah.
It's weird when we have to milk the bull. Then it gets awkward.
Nice.
All right.
They have
Oh.
sleeves for those.
Okay. Why do you know things? Stop.
Not if you're poor, bro. Not if you're poor.
Fair. You know what? Fair.
Man.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, we did it. We did the
Okay.
thing.
Okay. You guys did a good job. Nice character development. Unfortunately, something's come up, so I'm just gonna call it there. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
That's- We'll,
I mean, we're less than 15 minutes away from time anyway.
We'll pick it up. I'll give you an extension.
Okay.
We'll pick it up next time with you guys hitting the gate with the dude and exploring the aqueducts.
Sounds good.
Good stuff, guys.
I've been thinking we should have robbed that guy. Actually, just try him out.
We should have just committed a crime.
No, we're going to. I'm going to.
I don't give two shits. Just know that like the whole guard's in cahoots, so you guys just gotta make sure where they can't see you.
I am John Adventure.
John Adventure.
Thank you for humoring my silly dumb joke.
It was good. It was good.
Of a adventurer named John Adventure.
Look, but I don't know why I couldn't resist myself. He called me a tool, and I immediately had to start listening to Schism.
Craig,
What the fuck are you saying, bro?
I'm turning off stream. Bye, everybody. That's
Goodbye.
all.